Kentucky's lawmakers are going to be in Frankfort tomorrow. They'll begin their work for this brand new year. The state's budget is the main agenda item this session. By law, Kentucky passes budgets every 2 years. That didn't happen in 2020 because lawmakers adjourned early after passing just a one-year budget. So this year's budget is going to be the Commonwealth's first two-year budget since 2018. Lawmakers are looking to take on more than just the budget bills this session. WHS 11's political reporter Rachel Droz tells us what else could be on the agenda that could impact your bottom line.
Kentucky's House Speaker tells me he's considering moving on tax reform legislation, and if approved, it would allow you to take home more money each paycheck, but could cost you more at the store. House Republicans say 2022 is the year for tax reform, since we're sitting on a record $1.1 billion surplus coming out of 2021.
I do think that we could easily end up where Indiana is, which is a lower income tax with a more expanded sales tax.
House Speaker David Osborne says he thinks the change could make us more competitive with other states. But tax reform policy is difficult to move, so we'll have to see how much support there is once the tax reform bills get drafted. Something that appears likely to happen this session with bipartisan support, a pay bump for state workers.
We at the state level are having a hard time competing with private level.
I hear people say all the time that they want to see government run like a business. I don't know many businesses that have stripped their retirement benefits from their employees and failed to give them a raise for 13 years and expect to keep them staying for work there.
And lawmakers on both sides of the aisle also seem to agree that some of the federal pandemic relief money should be given as bonuses to essential workers.
But there were certain classifications of people like nurses and EMTs, people who were directly dealing with individuals who were sick that knowingly had COVID. And that's where we wanted to narrow our focus.
But Democrats have been holding town hall meetings to consider other sectors like corrections officers and dispatchers and intend to release their final recommendations soon.
It is my hope that if a decision is made that we are going to reward people monetarily, that could be done early in the session so people don't have to wait on that.
And this week, the focus won't be on taxes or the budget. Instead, lawmakers are working to pass redistricting plans. It sounds like lawmakers will work into the weekend to get those maps approved and sent to the governor. In Frankfort, Rachel Droz, WHS 11 on your side.